Yo, yo, yo. What's going on, everybody? Welcome in to Talking Trek Live, Star Trek Fleet Command's official podcast. I'm UltimatDJz.
And I'm Griffin, and I am way too high up in the sky. I don't like it.
We are way up.
I just looked outside. This is a real problem for me.
We are broadcasting live from Adventure of the Seas in the middle of what ocean?
The Atlantic Ocean.
The Atlantic Ocean. Thank you very much.
Atlantic's on the East Coast.
The Atlantic. Definitely the Atlantic, because I know exactly where we are. Spin a globe. I know it. That's where we are, broadcasting live from Deck 14, the Observation Lounge here aboard Star Trek The Cruise 9. We're very, very excited about being here.
I'm excited. I've had many a concert here. I've produced a couple shows here. Now here I am doing this with you.
Yeah, this is absolutely incredible. We've got a wonderful, amazing audience. We've got some community members. We've got some cosplayers. How many of you guys actually do, in fact, know about Star Trek Fleet Command? Do we have any newbies in here? Are you guys all already players?
DJs, there's a pair of Nausicaans over there looking at you in a very suspicious way. Do you owe them money?
I feel like they want to eat my flesh.
Okay.
All right, I think that might be what happened.
Be one of those days.
Yeah, it's that. There's a pair, and actually, crazy enough, we in fact know this pair of Nausicaans right over here.
We do indeed.
This is a fleet commander that does in fact play our game. Do I sound overmon, or is it just the speaker?
You're fine.
Okay, everything is great. Ladies and gentlemen, there is amazing cosplay that happens on this ship, and we don't have a whole lot of time to talk about a bunch of stuff today, so we're going to get into a little bit. But before we get into the game, and we're waiting on Jules Vern to make their appearance as well, but I did want to take just a quick second to show off for the live studio audience at home.
Yes.
Some of the most amazing cosplay you're ever going to see on this ship. Phil, come on up here, and you and your amazing Nausicaan wife.
I am terrified of Phil. I'm going to give you the stage for a second because I can't.
To you, and we'll chat just for a second. Now, you've been on the ship, you said, many years, right?
Yeah, this is our 5th year.
Your 5th year, been on the ship, and this is your lovely wife.
It is.
We met, I think, last year, and you had done, what, 4 or 5 different cosplays last year?
Did 3 last year. We actually met 2 years ago.
2 years ago. See, time flies when you're having fun, right?
Absolutely.
Here, this is what cruise for you?
Our 5th cruise.
Your 5th cruise, and you've been doing this type of cosplay every single year. Now, if I remember when I met you last year, you originally were like the reluctant partner on the original cosplay. This was not something that you enjoyed doing, right?
I was not. He talked me into it, and now, obviously.
This is what we do now, right? This is incredible. So did you have this done with Tom?
Absolutely.
And
I do it myself.
Yes. How long did this take?
About an hour 15 apiece.
That's incredible. That's absolutely amazing. You guys, if you are here on the ship, you should definitely check out Tom Supernaut, who does all kinds of crazy, amazing cosplay down there.
Absolutely.
And you're going to see him a couple more times this week as well. How many costumes do you have planned for this week?
Personally, I have 4. So this is only one of 4. I have 3 more that I will be in.
Do you want to give a hint as to what the next one may be?
Well, because this is our 5th year, we will be being assimilated.
So
we get
okay, well, there's the hint. There's the hint.
That's
Okay.
not the next one.
Okay, very good.
That's for assimilation.
So what you're saying is this is not actually Nausicaans, this is just Phil?
Yeah, this is Phil.
Okay, so I'm safe. Okay, I was looking for a dinghy.
Yeah. Now, Phil, you don't have to give your screen name if you don't want, because I've already used your real name. But you play Fleet Command as well, right?
Yes, I do.
What server are you from?
Server 29. Shout out.
Server 29. Shout out 29 at home. How about that? Server 29. All right. And what's your ops level?
Ops level 62, on my way to 63.
Fantastic. No camping allowed. All right. We got to get you in the Veil so you can join the cool kids Veil, and then I can blow up your miner.
I just got to get stronger ships.
You really don't.
Well, there is a pack for that, Phil. Don't worry.
Yeah.
For only $99, you too can own
Phil,
your very own
so
vengeance.
All right.
Appreciate it very much. Amazing looking cosplay. Ladies and gentlemen, the Nausicaans, and this is some amazing stuff that you can look forward to on Star Trek The Cruise. Whether it's 9, if you're here on the ship watching live, or if you're at home and you're watching the broadcast live in the live studio audience, this is some amazing stuff that we do here. And we will be bringing you information later in the week about booking early for Star Trek The Cruise 10, which is going to happen next year.
There are special discounts, wonderful reasons to get your ticket and your cabin secured now, because these things sell out immediately.
They're very, very quick, and there's amazing stuff that happens. New cruisers with us from the Fleet Command community. Let's do that. We know Cruzito is here in the live studio audience.
Boo! Where's the boo button? Didn't I have that prepared for Cruzito?
Is there a boo button?
Oh, that's hold my beer. That's hold my
That's not the
beer.
right button. Hang on. Is that
Wait,
it?
wait.
Nope,
No, that's not.
it.
It's this one.
No, not
it's that one.
That one.
There's Cruzito.
There's Cruzito, everybody. All right, we'll figure out the right buttons
He's
later on.
followed me to my space station, my
Yeah.
underground bunker.
Now he's on the cruise.
Yeah, just to point out that I don't know how to use Fleet Commander Lorca, one of the many features in Star Trek Fleet Command that help
Who's Lorca?
enhance your experience.
Who's Lorca?
I don't know.
Who's Lorca?
Never mind.
How many of you guys have never heard of Star Trek Fleet Command before? Show of hands.
Any first time,
Couple of
never
you guys?
heard app players? All right, who has heard of Monopoly Go?
Pokemon Go.
Pokemon Go. Oh,
Yeah, Pokemon Go.
Same company. Welcome to Pokemon Go in Star Trek space.
Yay! There you go. Star
That's
Trek. You like Star Trek, you're here, so we're going to be talking about that. And since you are here and you haven't downloaded the game, we've got a special QR code for you to get you some extra in-game goodies if you decided to download the game and join a lot of us here today in a very resource management style Star Trek skinned game.
You get your own starships. You have your favorite officers. You like Kirk, you get Kirk. You like Picard, you got Picard. You like Janeway,
We got Janeway.
we got Janeway.
All right, all the officers, and we're going to actually talk a little bit about that here just in a little bit. Jules Vern is here with us, and he has prepared a little bit of a game for you guys who do play Fleet Command. A couple little trivia nuggets for you guys.
Trivia game. Is this another one of those weird, I don't know any of the answers because it's a movie that's not really a part of the property of the franchise?
What are you talking about?
Well, remember 2 years ago, I was invited to trivia, and it was about Galaxy Quest instead of Star Trek. And,
Which is, in fact, an official Star Trek film.
and playing here tonight at 11:30 p.m. right on the,
That's
on
right.
the deck.
Yeah, who's what?
That was
and Hammy.
amazingly
Hammy
moderated
is
trivia.
here.
Yes,
Yeah,
it was.
super well moderated, where none of the answers mattered, the points didn't matter, and our host was absolutely ridiculous.
That's right.
Yeah.
They're still trying to count how many points Beck got in that trivia, I think.
I feel like I'm tied up with a rope right now.
I tried to give you the red cable, and you just didn't want the red
I
cable.
feel like I am tied up with a rope. Speaking of our amazing friends and partners over at Scopely, we do have the Obsidian Hamster here, ladies and gentlemen. Hammy is here. You want to come on up for a second? You want to come up for
Hammy,
just a
come
second?
on up and say hi. Hold on.
Just step.
Hold my beer just a second.
Hold my
on.
beer. Yeah, where's the blink counter?
Just you, yeah. Oh man, it's getting worse. Hammy, say hi.
No, wait till
And
you
we're
turn
back.
it up, you silly. Now do it.
Are we on?
Yeah.
Okay, we're on. Hello, everybody.
It's Infinite
I'm Hammy,
Hamster.
Obsidian Hamster. Happy to be here. Happy to see everybody here. Thank you for coming out. And thank you, Griffin and DJ, for setting all this up.
You're welcome. We have a monitor here. You told us that you wanted to answer all your Discord DMs in person. So we're just going to go ahead and
geez.
pop that up. And
that may have been after a couple beers last night. I don't think, in the light of day, that doesn't seem
Kibosh?
like a
Okay.
good
I feel
idea.
like that
no,
would
no,
actually
let's move on.
be just fine. In addition, we will later, when we turn this into a YouTube video, introduce a blink counter. So you're already being watched.
I have not blinked since I've been up here, and I refuse to blink while I'm up here. So
well, is Hammy actually AI? We'll find out.
that blink counter is going
Hammy.
to stay at 0 for
Hey,
as long
Hammy.
as I can go.
Hey, Hammy.
I'm-
Go to sleep, Hammy.
No, I'm not falling for that. No, there will be no blinking.
So tell us a little bit about what's going on in the game. The last year, for those who have joined the game, has been ups and downs, but lots of amazing characters have made their way into the game. You and I were actually talking about this yesterday.
Yep.
If you are a part of the live studio audience or the studio audience viewing courtesy of our partnership with ECP, so maybe you've not downloaded the game, but you're seeing this broadcast on YouTube or Twitch,
Yep.
And you're curious about Fleet Command, is it really a Star Trek game? I mean, what kind of characters, what kind of ships, what kind of properties do we celebrate in Fleet Command that actually is directly tied to the Star Trek universe?
Honestly, all of it. I've never seen a game that actually brings together so much of Star Trek across all different properties. In fact, one of my favorite arcs that we brought out this year, we finally did Wrath of Khan, and I think it was actually one of the best arcs we've ever done.
And that's where we added Wrath of Khan characters into the game.
Correct.
We added a ship into the game from
Yep.
Wrath of Khan, the
Yep.
storyline in the background.
Yep.
in addition to wonderful events that you get to participate with in your alliance, the team of players that you play with when you play Star Trek Fleet Command. So it's a game that's very inclusive in the community. If you've not played Fleet Command, all of these people are not here because there are free drinks at the bar. Repeat, there are not free drinks at the bar. They're here because we're at the stage of building a wonderful community. We all love Star Trek. We all play this wonderful game in different ways, and Hammy is our community manager in charge of
Yes.
interfacing with the community on an app called Discord. Ask your grandparents about it, your grandkids about it.
For those of you who do play Fleet Command, because there's a lot of you guys here, one of the things that we had talked about in the community, even just here recently when we were rating the year, kind of going through all the different arcs of the year, especially Cruzito, who's one of your biggest fans,
And mine.
agrees that Wrath of Khan was probably one of the better arcs of the year. Just by sound of round of applause, was Wrath of Khan something that you guys really enjoyed inside the game of Fleet Command?
It was amazing.
It was
amazing.
really, really good.
So well done.
For the game design team listening at home, just throwing it out there.
Yeah.
Grindable always wins. All right, so Wrath of Khan, we actually got the original representation of Khan.
We did.
He exists in our game. We've
We
got
did.
the Reliant.
We got the Reliant.
We got a lot of Khan's crew, which now we officially know how to pronounce Joachim's name.
Is that
Joaquin?
how it's done?
Joachim.
Bless you.
Joachim.
Joachim.
Go Zoom tight.
But real quick, just completely off topic, how many of you guys listened to the new Star Trek Con podcast late last year?
Oh, that's doing pretty good.
Yeah, that was nobody?
Okay, so there's a podcast called Star Trek Con we have nothing to do with, but I'll tell you, since he wants to give free plugs,
It's a
check
really
out that
good
podcast. It's
That's
wonderful.
where you learn how to pronounce Joachim.
Oh,
Did you know that?
I did not actually.
Now
I was
you
still,
do.
I was
See?
still doing Joaquin.
It's not Joachim.
All right.
It's Joachim.
All right.
Did you guys all know that?
Anybody? Anybody?
Nobody knew
Nobody
that.
cares either. All right, fantastic.
I feel like this should be bigger news.
Right? I feel like it should have been.
Pitch
All
this in.
My God, we've only asked about how to pronounce his name for 50 years. All right, so Wrath of Khan made it into the game. What's another one of your favorites?
I actually like the villains arc a lot. It was a little bit more streamlined. I think we also introduced the Dauntless in that one, where the ship, which is super popular with some of the lower ops players.
Yep.
And that was that. It felt like coming off of Wrath of Khan and Flashpoint, we wanted something a little bit more streamlined, a little bit easier for players to do. And I think with the villains arc that came, I think in the fall, that's what we got. Like it was just streamlined. It was easy. It's down to earth. So it's almost kind of like the opposite of how grindy Wrath of Khan was.
If somebody has not played the game, you're talking about the villains arc. I mean,
Yeah.
what kind of villains within the Star Trek universe did you guys feature in the game during your villains storyline?
We had my guy Goldacott.
He's a
Goldacott.
great villain.
Goldacott.
Evil villain.
Yeah.
Deep Space Nine villain. Okay. Who
Yes.
else did you have?
We had Winadami was also in there.
Also DS9. Was
Also DS9.
Winadami a true villain?
I think that she's one of the
Is
worst.
Audience
Winadami
villains.
says
a
yes.
true villain?
I agree with you, audience. Audience, I agree with you.
Just remember,
Yes.
everyone is a hero in their own story. Okay,
Just
That's
saying.
true. Well, that's fair.
Thanos was just playing a game of resource management.
That's
okay,
right.
You know?
That's fair. That's fair.
All right, so Winadami, a villain in her own right. Who else
Yes.
did you guys feature there?
Let's see who was the third officer in the villains that we had.
Oh, Nero.
Nero?
Yeah, sure. I mean, he was there for a half a second. We had hair. Nero with
Yeah,
hair.
the Nero with hair.
Yeah,
That's right. But
Was
who
it? No, that wasn't him.
that was him.
That was him? Who was the other one?
There's the third officer in the villains arc.
Somebody look up your synergy group real quick.
Yeah.
Telling you, it was Nero.
Who was the third? Anybody? Who is it?
The hierarchy.
The hierarchy.
No. Yes.
It
The
is-
hierarchy.
Let's go into the video game, everybody.
Yeah.
All right. So
Honestly-
now the hierarch, that's not a canon character, right? So
True.
you guys do you guys work with the Paramount folks to create your own stories within Fleet Command, or is everything canon? What do you guys represent inside Fleet Command?
We kind of see Fleet Command as this kind of area of space where all parts of Star Trek live. And we are starting to develop our own stories as well, like the hierarch, which was kind of she's kind of like a villain that is bent on fighting the Borg. Like that was her whole deal, and she is actually one of the best officers in the game, I think.
She's a fantastic officer.
She
So
is
now how could she
phenomenal.
be a villain if she's wanting to fight the Borg?
Well, the Borg weren't the only people she wanted to fight. She wanted to fight a lot of other people, including Federation, and I even believe Deep Space Nine played in that arc as well. So again, a complicated character, but you could kind of see where she was coming from and why she wanted to, attack the Borg and really kind of beat the Borg in a war. Unfortunately, it was everybody else too. So I still think she was one of the best, most interesting officers we've actually put in the game.
Well,
for a
this
while.
is one great thing about Star Trek Fleet Command is we keep using this word arc. There are many franchises. Everybody has their favorite Star Trek. What's great about Star Trek Fleet Command is that they have a team of writers that create these most amazing, immersive stories that continue the journey of your favorite crew, be it Voyager, Enterprise, you name it. They're all in the game. They've all had multi-month stories that you too will participate in as you download and play the game. And their narrative team does work with Paramount, and they vet everything. You know, what is it okay for him to say this and her to do that? It's all part of what goes into making Fleet Command so special. So when you download and play the game, let's say you're doing this Voyager arc, which was my favorite series, shout out Voyager, you really hear the voice of Janeway and Chakotay and what scenarios they might have been through as the story continues to unfold. That's what is cool about Fleet Command, is it allows you to play your way through the journey of Star Trek.
Well, and given the fact that Paramount does stay involved and helps with the stories and helps with the narrative, I mean, how many of us have ever wanted more on Captain Janeway? What happened after she got home?
Yep.
Right? I mean, a lot of us are that way, right? Show by round of applause. Do we want more Trek from our favorite series?
Of course we do.
Obviously we do.
Absolutely.
Obviously we do. So, and that's not always possible on screen, but it certainly can be possible in storytelling and in novels and in video games and in comics. And really, truthfully, you guys are an extension of just that. And every single arc, every single period of time where a new story gets told, we're visiting a different franchise. We just visited Deep Space Nine.
They visit each other.
Sometimes, indeed, they do visit each other.
Actually, I was going to say, even with our current arc, we've kind of gone beyond what happened after Undiscovered Country.
Yes.
Because we bring Sulu back, we bring in the Excelsior, and we kind of expand what happens, and we actually tie everything back, and we bring back the V'ger from the motion picture. And so you kind of get these further adventures of these officers that you've seen in the movies and that you love. So I love seeing the Excelsior in game. Like, it's been one of my favorite ships.
I actually have really enjoyed this particular arc simply because it is a new story. This is taking the events of Star Trek the motion picture and the events of Star Trek V and giving us a story that kind of happened there afterwards. Before 6, So
numbers are hard.
6, 5, 6 or 7?
6.
6, 7?
Undiscovered Country.
Wrong crowd. Wrong crowd.
No, we're not going there.
Wrong crowd for that.
I'd like to apologize for that.
I
didn't say it, but I'd like to apologize.
It was his idea. Anyway,
That's
listen.
a lie.
We do have Jules Vern here, and you had a couple of things prepared for some of our commanders as well. And we've got Beck in the very, very back.
Hi, Beck.
Ladies and gentlemen, Beck Likes Plants is here.
Hi, Beck.
Hello.
For those who in the live audience may not know who Beck is a crucial liaison between the public, between the creator program and Paramount for Star Trek Fleet Command, and so is very much responsible for being able to allow us to bring you these types of events, whether they're here or whether they're in Culver City, Los Angeles, whether they're in Miami last year, and I believe that she has also brought some goodies for our live studio audience.
I believe that's true. Beck, is that? Oh, I'm getting a nodding. Yes, thumbs up. Thumbs up. She has brought goodies.
You got goodies. As a matter of fact, I was going to invite you up, Beck, because you also have, for the first time ever, a week-long activity that is happening here on this ship. And not everybody in this room here may know about your super secret away teams assignments that are
There's more
happening.
than just Facebook and Instagram to your smartphones, ladies and gentlemen.
That's
you
exactly
too can
right.
participate in some Star Trek fun and excitement. Hammy, before we get Madam Planstad up here, can you tell everybody how to find Fleet Command on Discord?
Absolutely. If you head over to Discord, you can get us at the official STFC Discord. We come visit with us because I'm in chat all the time. My buddy Sim Pauly, he's going to be there too. He's my community manager. And we just love interacting with players. Players love interacting with us, usually for good things, occasionally for bad things. But we love the community, and that's honestly why I love what I do, being a community manager, because this community, the Star Trek community and this Fleet Command community is probably one of the coolest communities I've ever interacted with ever. Like in games and Star Trek and everything, being able to interact with players every day is absolutely incredible. And I just want to thank everybody here and everybody out there who's watching on YouTube for being part of this community, because it is absolutely amazing.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, Community Manager, Obsidian Hamster, appreciate you very much for coming up. We'll get back up here in just a second. We'll get back up in just a second. But, you know, I was actually watching a panel earlier this morning on the ship.
Were you?
And
is that what took you so long in the bathroom when I needed to use it?
Bruh.
Just asking for a friend.
Wow. No, that was after. I went to Dr. Aaron McDonald's panel this morning. And while we're talking about community, and I know a lot of you guys here, if you are part of our community inside Fleet Command, you know that community is of the utmost importance to this game and
There's
to us as
truly
creators.
special, yes.
The reason that we go around and come here on this cruise and travel around the country and do things with you guys is because that's just like, that's the best, right? To be able to meet new players for the very first time, like Cruzito is here. And I'm here with an alliance mate. Bill and Thad are here. They're here from my actual alliance on my
Making sure your
server.
shields are up and you're not actively
Making
degraded.
sure that I am not damaging the alliance while I'm here on the cruise ship.
That's a hard job.
Yeah, and incursion. Just FYI, warning to all you players: incursions are happening here while you're on the ship. So
Hope you have that Wi-Fi package.
Yeah, get that Wi-Fi package. Throw a shield. Ladies and gentlemen, Beck Likes Plants is here. Round of applause for her.
Madam Plantanet, good
Madam
afternoon.
Plantanet.
How are
I'm
you
not
on a
prepared.
Saturday?
I am not prepared.
How are you? How are you
Oh.
enjoying the cruise? It's only day 2. It
day
feels
2.
like
Yeah, you
it feels
know,
more than that.
I forgot to wear my watch for half the day yesterday, and as you guys know, as you're walking, your steps do not count unless you have your watch on. Therefore, I have done nothing.
Fantastic. So, yeah, it's been a lot of work. We've had a lot going on, but leading up to this cruise, you were very, very busy in the offices getting stuff ready for here. And we have, for the very first time, whether they're players of our game or not, you have a new immersive app and an activity that anybody on the ship can play throughout the entire week. Tell us a little bit about your experience.
Yeah, so this is super, super fun one that we've been working on for the last several months, but we decided to launch a Shipwide offline activity. It is a web app, so it's not like an app that you get from the web store. So if you see these QR codes randomly around the ship, that's what it's for. But what it is every single day, a new mission unlocks in that web app, and it tells you to go to a specific location. You go to that location, and you complete the mission by scanning the QR code there, and it'll tell you mission complete once you've done that. And then you wait for the next day to unlock. Or if you're like me, you're waiting till the end and you're just gonna hit all of them in a row at one time and maybe have a little bit more fun. You can do it by yourself. You can do it with alliance mates. You can do it with other folks as well. You don't have to have a game account in order to play and get involved. And the fun part is if you're going all the way through a Wednesday and then you join us for our panel, you'll hear about how you can pick up some swag.
It's like fun, like a fun
prizes.
little away team mission that
It's
we
a
can
away
offer.
team.
It
That's
is
right.
literally an away team mission.
I like
Yeah,
it.
right here on the ship. So, little super secret special hint. There's a QR code in this room.
This room might have day
This
one.
room has a QR
This
code.
might be
All right.
day one.
So
Is there a
download.
QR code by the donuts in the buffet?
so
Not quite
download-
next to the donuts.
Download, if you have an opportunity to download this little web client, it is linked from the main page of Star Trek Fleet Command, which is just StarTrekFleetCommand.com. And there's a little blog post on the main page where you can find the away team's little application for
this cruise.
For this cruise, all right? And this is something that Scopely and the Star Trek Fleet Command team prepared specifically for all of you guys, whether you play our game or not. So for you guys back there, how would you like a little away team action, huh?
I mean, who doesn't
Sounds
want to
like
do that?
fun, right?
StarTrekFleetCommand.com. You have the first 2 words on your shirt, Star Trek, then FleetCommand.com, and then boom, there you go. Download
go.
the little web app.
Get the little app and go around and join your friends and do a little bit of investigative sleuthing to find the QR codes that are around
Like
the
a
ship.
fun little scavenger hunt plus
It
an away
is.
team.
And
Hammy
you're going to
hid
get some
them.
swag at the end, right?
Hammy hid them, so
He hid them.
Hammy
so
hid
they're,
some of them.
They're
So good
missing
luck.
in action. So
Good luck.
and you'll get some cool swag as a result. We've got some T-shirts and some other fun little things and some stickers, and we'll be able to present those to you guys a little bit later in the week. So be sure to complete all of your missions, and we'll check you guys out for more prizes. Beck, thank you so much for being
yeah,
our
thank
guest
you.
today.
I know
Thank you.
Jules is over there, ready,
Yeah,
ready
Jules
to
is here. Ladies and gentlemen, a member of our community. For those of you who may not be familiar with our content or familiar with the game, it is a very community-oriented game. And so certain members of the community have become somewhat infamous throughout the years.
Jules Vern is not infamous. Jules Vern is a cherished hero.
Infamous means obviously not what I think it means. Does that mean that, like,
ahead.
everybody knows who he is?
Tell us what infamous means, please.
Famous. Obviously, they're the same word,
Infamous.
which is the exact same
We'll
as...
talk about it later. Anyway, some of us are spreadsheet nerds in real life, and some of us have taken that amazing capability into the game and propagated a full set of information to make playing Star Trek Fleet Command that much easier. You know, if you like playing Candy Crush and you just want to click on things to get some resources, Fleet Command can be that for you. But if you want to really be the best, if you want the most effective tactics available, then you want to look at a couple spreadsheets and see what to do. And the man with all the spreadsheets is Mr. Jules Vern himself. Jules,
Ladies and gentlemen, Jules Vern is here.
come over here by your little laptop. Don't you want to be by your laptop?
Yeah, there's...
I'll move over there in a second.
Okay, well, you just do,
and
you
he
do you,
also,
boo-boo.
being a member of the community of Fleet Command, also, I mean, when we play video games, we don't always get a chance to meet up like
Right,
this,
right.
face to face and in person. And so it is a special time being on a ship like this because you're meeting everybody here for the
Yes.
very first time. And our community met you for the very first time. They've known your voice for years. So I know that you had
Because of your
talked about
show.
this.
Well, you know, there's a story to that. It kind of started poorly with Jules Vern a couple years ago when he first started getting into content. Did you know the story?
No.
Yeah, so
I would love this.
Jules Vern,
Jules like, I don't know this story either.
Jules Vern being well known for spreadsheets and helping the community.
Infamous, in fact.
Okay, we'll go with that.
Same difference.
He is with this particular airline passenger because Jules Vern happened to be out in the wild one day on an airplane and noticed somebody else playing Star Trek Fleet Command just out of the blue. 14E. Walked by, sees Star Trek Fleet Command.
Ops
He
42.
saw us, ooh, that's incredible. And so, Jules, what did you do to this poor passenger you've never met in your life?
I remember this now.
I asked him, "What ops are you?"
Yes, and what did he say?
He said, "Go away."
Yeah. He said like, I'm Ops 42. Why? And then what did you say?
I said, "I'm Jules Vern."
I'm Jules Vern. He's like, okay, well, I hope you have a nice flight, sir.
So,
Yes.
So
not
it's taken Jules
everybody.
2 years to recover from that, but now here he is out in the wild.
you guys
He's
now.
shown his face in public again, and now we can have you on camera and have some fun with you.
You know, I
nice
love
shirt,
that
by the way.
we had
Really,
this
that's really cool.
conversation.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
Yeah,
Huh, how
we
about
had this
that?
conversation
special.
about
Look at you.
famous. You said
Where's your
hero.
shirt?
I know.
I think a lot of people from Incursions would know me as a villain. I know there's somebody here that I rated during Incursion. So again,
Hey, Benny Hill.
I see you.
Hey, Benny.
Where's that Benny?
Shield up. Shield
That
up.
jerk Benny Hill's ghost is here again?
Benny Hill's
Where's
ghost
my
is-
boo button?
Yeah,
I don't have
I
it.
took off the boo
Well,
button.
I got
no,
this.
here it is. Here it is. Got
That's for Benny
there's
Hill's
Benny
ghost. Who infamously
it. Infamously.
rated me for over
Famously, in fact.
quadrillion resources.
So-
It's very
Just a bit.
bad.
One of the
Company record, by the way.
fun things about this game is not just the strategy to it, but there can also be some conflict, and that conflict usually comes when players like Benny Hill's Ghost steals trillions and trillions,
Quadrillion.
and trillions and
Company record, never been beaten.
quadrillions of resources
He's
from
number
this
one,
guy.
yes.
Yeah, right there.
On every
Congratulations, Benny Hill's Ghost, still holding the record.
Good job again,
Yeah,
Benny Hill's
fantastic.
ghost.
But
Invisible jerk.
some people hold grudges. It's not a big deal. But within the community, there is a lot of strategy, and it can be as simple or as complicated as you want it to be. So Jules
Imagine
is...
you like playing Candy Crush, you make all your candy, but then somebody comes and steals all your candy.
I
Oh
think
my
you're
God, he's
hungry.
still
He
on
must
about
be
this.
hungry.
Yeah.
All right.
Someone give him a Snickers.
Would you just go buy another pack? Just get a pack and everything will be solved.
There's one for that too.
Yeah, there's that.
Thank
Cha-ching.
you. That's
All
right.
right, so Jules, within the game, there is a lot of science. Tell
Yes.
the community why this game drew you in, and for people who are meeting you for the first time or people who have never heard of Fleet Command, why is this game so cerebral to you?
In the same way that Star Trek itself is cerebral, there is science, there is math that is based on that, is not based purely on the narrative or the storyline. They're not making things up like the Force. They are actually trying to
What?
incorporate.
Wow.
Yeah.
Shots fired.
But they're trying to bring science into it, and I think that Star Trek Fleet Command is also trying to bring that in the way that they build their mechanics, the way that it's efficient for a player to progress through the game. It's an efficient way of players engaging in either player combat or hostile combat or events, and how is the best way that you can achieve that. Sometimes that is built by looking at all of the data and all of the data that you may not be able to see because you're not at those levels yet. So I collect data from all of the community. Everything we've got is basically comes from the community, and they give me data. I put it all in one spreadsheet, and I share that with everybody. Then I get crazy people who come up to me, like Putz, and give us like crazy math formulas of how these things actually work and where the most efficient levels are, or what's the best thing to do in the game. So that's what a lot of these spreadsheets are meant to do. It's supposed to not only help players, but also aggregate this data from other players across the community. And we also have other players on our panel who love to kind of figure out the best crew combinations of how to work in different ways and how to maximize what you're trying to do. Or
That's right. You think Star Trek Fleet Command, you think it's all about the ship, and the bigger the ship, the better
Yeah.
you're going to do. But really, the officers make all the difference in the world. I mean, if you put, Picard as your captain, you'll have a much different result as if you put Barclay as your captain. I mean, who would do that? And in fact, there are direct impacts between how you crew your ship versus what ship you bring. And it's not about the ship, it's really about the crew. And all this information is what you're curating and collecting for everybody.
Yes.
All community driven. This is all free. No, he's not selling anything.
Nope.
All this is right on Discord for everybody to use to be the best possible player you can be in the game. I think that's great at any level.
Yes, and it's available for all of our content creators. So they'll be using these spreadsheets and providing that information to players and coming up with their own conclusions. But I try to make sure everything accessible as best I can.
Well, and that was kind of one of the points that I was making earlier after watching Dr. Erin McDonald. How about a big round of applause for Dr. Erin?
Oh, she's great.
Is she not amazing?
Very sciencey.
One of the things that she had pointed out in her talk this morning was just simply how Star Trek is one of the most unique fandoms out there, right? And I think everybody sitting in this room can acknowledge that. It is a very unique fandom in that it is not a fandom. It's more of a universal family. And it's acceptance and it's love and it's, a tolerance and all of these things for everybody, regardless of anything. And so that's what makes this game community super amazing and why we love to be a part of it as well. I know you do too, is just because it's an opportunity for us to come together and do something that we love and that we share together, which in this case is playing a super nerdy math video game. And it has grown into something so much more than that. And I know that Scopely has recognized that, and Paramount has recognized that by allowing us to do more and bigger things with community every single year, because that's what it's about. It's about the fandom, right?
Yeah.
So with that,
Yes.
we have prepared a few little special things for our
Yes.
guests here in the live studio audience today. Do you want to tell everybody what that is?
Absolutely. I prepared several games, and you get to choose which game you have.
Oh, wow.
There's some trivia questions. You can be a complete non-player and still play this game. For instance, as we discussed earlier, I have an officer game. Guess which officer is actually in canon and which was developed for Star Trek Fleet Command. So I'll have a set of officers there. You can guess which one is actually.
Oh, actually,
not from
actually
canon.
part of the
Yeah,
exactly.
So, real quick, I know I have my eyes on my friend back here who has not played the game. Is there anybody else here who has not downloaded and played Fleet Command?
Oh,
you don't
good.
count.
We have hands up over there.
Yeah. Would one of you don't count. Would one of you guys
We
like
love
to
you.
come up and play a game for an opportunity to
love
win
you,
a
Mrs.
prize?
Putz.
It's very simple. We won't
It's a
make
very
fun of you.
simple game. It just is going to
Come
test
on
a
down.
little bit of Star Trek knowledge, a little bit of lore. We're going to have you pick out the odd character, right? All right, fantastic. So I'll get you switched over. How about a round of applause for our guest today?
We like guests.
We love guests. Yeah,
Right
just
over
stand
here.
right over here next to me. Okay, just right up here. Much. All right. What's your name?
My name is Cloud.
Hold your mic up right there so everybody can hear you. Your name is?
Hi, I'm Clara Reeves, and I'm an alcoholic.
You're among friends, okay? You're among friends.
This is third. You don't want to do it that way?
Alcoholics Anonymous? Oh, I'm sorry. Never mind.
Where are you from?
I live in Jacksonville, Florida, but I'm originally from Detroit, Michigan.
Fantastic. Well, thank you for being here. You a big, long-time Star Trek fan?
Absolutely.
All right. And what number cruise is this for you?
Second Star Trek,
Nice.
unknown regular cruises.
I love that. Big number.
A lot of cruises, and so this is your second Star Trek cruise. What brought you back? What year was your first one? Was it last year?
Last year was the first.
You know, last year was an amazing cruise, was it not? So it was super exciting, and you came back. As a matter of fact, there's a couple of members of our community who are here for their first Star Trek cruise this year because of how epic last year's was. I think there's at least one or two of you. Is this your first? Yeah, Waffly back there, Cha-Cha, the Putzes, and Thad up here. What's your screen name? Ride or Rage. Fantastic. Hammy, he doesn't count. What's your name? Morgan? Danny, that's right. Lila Danny. Corellius is here as well, and these are all members of our community that play our game with us. So they're all here for their first cruise because of last year's cruise, because it was incredible. The stories that were told was kind of stupid. It was a little bit crazy. All right, so Jules has a game prepared for you. We're going to test your knowledge of Star Trek characters. Okay? Jules, take it away.
Yes, okay.
Where'd he go?
Where is Jules?
He's on number 4, pal.
Okay, hang on.
Please hold for routing.
Got it?
Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to speak up so that you
There
can
we
hear
go.
at
Got
least
it.
for right now. You're going to have 1 minute on the clock. I've got 15 different options that we can run through here. What you're going to see is a set of five officers on here, one of which is not going to be in canon. For everyone else here in the audience, you'll see the same thing here. Please do not shout out the answer. Are you ready to
Or
play?
do it. It's fine.
So 4 officers are an actual part of Star Trek. 1 is not.
It's kind of fun when
Correct.
things go crazy.
So 4 officers are part of Star Trek. One is not.
Not part of.
All right,
canon.
can you see that real good?
Yes, I can see it. I just don't want to break your computer.
Oh, that's okay. We already broke one today.
Yeah, listen, we've already broken one. It's fine. You can join the cool Kids Club.
All right. 1 minute starts now. So your first question.
Okay, so what we have here is Burnham, Tolley, Pike, Savick, and Jonathan Archer. Which
one is
officer
not part
does
of Star
not
Trek canon?
canon?
Okay, so I just touch them.
Yeah, tell us.
You just tell
Oh,
us.
totally.
Tolley. Okay, good answer.
Correct.
Next.
Correct.
Oh, yeah,
Next.
that's
All right,
right,
there's
you got
one.
it.
Benjamin Sisko, Hoshi Sato, Goon, Belana Torres, or Troy.
Goon.
That's right. That's good. All right, 2 for 2. Sulu, Mitchell, Pan, Saru, or Phlox.
Pan.
Pan's correct.
There we go, 3 for 3. All right, we've got Data, Dr. Ta'ana, Mbenga, or Tegas, or Darwin.
Darwin.
Darwin's correct.
He is good. Holy
You know your
smokes.
characters.
Gonzalez, Yuki, Michael Burnham, Jadzia Dax, or Uhura.
Yuki.
Incorrect. That
Oh
is actually
no,
Gonzalez.
Yuki is
Where
definitely in
does
Star
where's
Trek.
Yuki come from?
But this is
Where's Yuki come
I don't
from?
remember. This was verified by several players, and that is your time.
I will validate.
She's going to
that.
challenge. Challenge, Your Honor.
I will validate that.
Somebody
Challenge,
help
Your
me with
Honor.
this.
I'm validating. I'm going to validate.
Somebody else Google this right now because I need help from the player community.
Kelvin timeline.
Oh,
Okay.
timeline.
Okay.
Sneaky, sneaky.
Yeah, you know, that's a set of movies.
I want another question, please.
All right, yeah, we got one more for you. One more? Do we have one more?
Yeah, you want to keep going? Or
Yeah,
you
we're
wanna
going to
play a
do one
different game?
more, and I mean, she's already won her prize. She's got 3 out of 5. Let's go one more
perfect.
and
Just
see what
for
we got.
fun.
We've got Beckett Mariner, Hadley, Jonathan Archer, Seska, or Kurla.
Tricky.
This one is tricky.
That's a tricky one. Yeah. Let's go with Hadley. He doesn't look happy.
It is
It
Kurla.
actually- So where does Hadley come from?
Same place.
He's Kelvin also?
He's Shakedown Cruise?
Shakedown
TOS?
Cruise. Oh, TOS.
Original
TOS.
series.
Oh, okay.
All
There
right,
you go.
well, thank you so much
Well,
for
that's
playing.
fantastic. You got enough right. We're going to send you to the very back of the bar back there to sit in shame. I'm just kidding. We've got prizes back there. See, we've also got, by the way, shout out to another amazing content creator inside our game is Major Samo is back there. Samo's back there. And obviously a fan of other sci-fi dumbs as well. So Samo is back there and she will help you get your prize.
I also
Okay.
see,
Thank you, gentlemen.
I
I
also see
enjoyed
Moopsy
it.
back there. I actually did 50 more bench presses than Moopsy in the gym this morning.
Moopsy was
I crushed
supposed
him.
to, I think.
No. I just did 50 more bench presses than he could do in the gym this morning.
Yeah,
I
that's
outbenched
true,
him.
true story. Thank you very
Thank you.
much. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for our guest.
Thank you for playing. Well done.
Well, listen, we are growing short on our time. We've got a little bit more time left. Jules, you think, I think we had one more game that we wanted to try
I
to
can
play.
do
right?
another game. You can either be a new player or somebody who plays a lot and thinks they know all the answers.
Oh,
Yeah,
I know
as
who
a matter
that
of
is.
fact- As a matter of fact, I have somebody picked out for this game.
It's probably-
I have no idea
it's
who
probably
it could be. Cruzito.
He's practicing right now. He's
Yeah,
checking.
he's soaking up all the knowledge
Okay,
he can
all
right now.
All right. Yeah, he's not
Cruzito, do
ready
you
for
want to
it.
come up? Because you have not also done your face reveal, have you? Ladies and
Oh, we have
gentlemen,
a
would you
face
like
reveal.
to meet? We have a face reveal here for the community. Would you like to meet the infamously evil,
No, very
Abs-
knowledgeable and friendly and helpful.
not at all friendly, super mean, and
He's
will
not
destroy
mean.
everything in the game that you hold dear? Ladies and gentlemen, Cruzito.
Cruzito is here.
Round of applause for Cruzito is here.
How you doing, brother? Good to see you.
There he is. Welcome. Fantastic. Thank you very much for being here. Now, listen, Jules made this game especially difficult.
Okay.
All right? So this is our chance to finally stump the genius that is you, okay?
Right.
It may not work, but it might, and it's going to be awesome if it does.
Okay.
All right.
Are you
Jules,
ready?
You're ready.
All
Here
right,
we go.
what's the benchmark? There's 10 questions here.
There's 10
What does he need
questions.
to get right?
He has to get 11 correct, and he's a winner.
Wow.
All right?
Done.
What
All
did
right,
Cruzito ever do to you?
Probably rated him. Probably killed him in the veil.
All right, hold your mic up just a little bit higher.
Scopely math, is that what we're using for that 11? Is that what we're
There
doing?
will be.
Okay.
There will be
All right,
some.
All right.
fantastic. Here we go. Which officer type has the most total badges cost?
Most total the badges number. So how many in total? So we've got 288 officers in the game now.
Oh, which category?
Each
of
of them
Yeah.
have
Oh yeah, it's the
a-
ones that Griffin's always complaining about.
That's right,
hating,
that's
which
right.
is the command.
Command
Yeah,
badges, that is
correct.
I mean,
correct.
that's
All right,
easy.
fantastic.
Man, I got
That
some
is,
numbers here,
that is a
too.
good
All
thing.
Griffin
there we
no
go.
longer complains. Griffin got that problem solved. You're welcome, everybody.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, question number 2. Which officer type has the most officers assigned to it?
Ooh, science officers, engineering officers, or command officers are the three kinds
Well,
of officers in the
considering
game.
that we needed the majority of command badges,
It would then follow.
I would go with that logic of
Command
I'm gonna go with C,
officers.
command.
All right.
Incorrect.
Oh,
It is
no.
science.
Oh, no.
Okay,
That
we got
is-
this one right here.
Yeah, thank you. You know what? I want to press that one again. And, maybe one more time just for good measure. Thank you, Cruzito. Okay, so,
So
let's
now
go.
he has 3 wrong. is what
Yeah,
he
he's got
said.
3 wrong. There we go. Okay, question number 3.
Okay.
Using strictly the most efficient upgrade path,
Oh.
because you're a big advocate of the math and not how things look or feel. Which operations level has the... Dude, it's 100.
and
Your
while-
wife
while you
says, "Wow,
think-
why
Oh,
does
we'll
this
get
guy know
some
you as good?"
IRL
Yeah, why
intel
does
on
this guy know you as
Cruzito.
well as I do? Using strictly the most efficient upgrade path, which operations level has the most building upgrades required to begin?
And while you're thinking about this, I'll just quickly explain to our non-players here. The operations is basically your central hub. It defines what your player level is, and there's lots of other buildings on your station that you'll need to upgrade before you can upgrade to the next level of your player level. There is lots of buildings on here. Lots of them need multiple upgrades in order to get through to
Yeah.
the next player level.
Oh, so I get it's multiple choice. Okay, I'm thinking.
So we got Ops 26, 39, which is
Oh,
the
Cruzito's
top
gotta
end
be
of G3,
39.
No.
42,
Yeah, that's
and
where-
50, the top end of G4.
That's where you all wanted us to camp
Generation
for like
4.
ever.
Not
You
me.
all.
Not me. That's only some people on this stage.
All right, do you have an answer?
I'm thinking. I'm gonna go with D.
Ooh, 50.
50.
No.
I know, 42. 42.
Wow.
I never
Okay.
would have known that.
Yeah.
Yeah, 105 building upgrades.
To get through
That's
that,
a lot
yeah.
of generators.
There's not actually, that's exactly what it is.
generators.
Okay,
It's all
that was all the
generators.
generators.
Gracious.
Yeah, okay.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Next question.
All right, what is the first loop that a new player will interact with as they progress in ops level within Star Trek Fleet Command? Away teams, syndicate, fleet commanders, or exocomps?
What's the fleet commander? Oh,
Who's Lorca?
right.
Oh, man. Let's see. You player?
Yeah, so as you're progressing in ops from 1
For the
start
record.
moving her up, what's the first thing you'll interact with?
It's gotta
Cruzito is
be.
the farthest thing from a new player.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah, what's your
this
ops level right
not
now,
at all was
Cruzito?
specifically designed for
Cruzito,
him
it
in
can't-
any way,
it
shape, or
can't-
form.
It can't be syndicate. It can't be syndicate. It's got to be away teams or exocomps, right?
I think, and by the way, I don't know the answer to this either. Would you like to phone a friend?
I'm gonna phone a friend, and I'm gonna go with.
Audience, can we help him out? I think it would be away
Away
teams.
teams.
I
thoughts?
think so.
What does the audience think? Just shout it out.
35, right?
Exocomps, Fleet
Exocomp.
Commanders, Exocomps, Exocomps,
What's that? 28 for Excomps? Is that right?
away teams. I thought you could start away teams at like 13 or
Final
something.
answer.
All right, come on.
All right, we got it down to 2, so let's go with Exocomps.
Okay.
It is actually away
That's me
teams.
the whole entire time.
Actually
I
away
was
teams.
right. I was right. And Cruzito was wrong. We have it on video. For all
Okay, there
eternity
you go. I
and
did think
perpetuity.
it was. I did think it was
16
away
for
teams also.
Exocomps.
Okay.
They're redeemed.
Well, listen. Here we go. Now you have to remain perfect all throughout in
Yeah, 'cause
order
that's been
to.
working out so well right
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
You're doing
and
great.
we're loving every minute of this. I promise.
Yeah.
Okay. Question number 5.
And also for
So
our new
everything
players,
is
I
like
just
new player, like nah, I'm not.
yes, if you start the game right now, exactly. And this is you'll probably get to all of these within the first month, maybe the first couple of
Yeah.
weeks of playing the game. It's pretty quick to progress through the.
I mean,
early
Ops
level
8 and
slots, so.
16, that's like a 30-minute difference now.
Yeah, I mean, truthfully, it is. All right, so in the game, what is the most expensive Latinum conversion to other currencies? Would it be ship XP, G5 common parts, a 5-minute repair speed up, or a standard recruit token?
And
These
this
are
is,
terrible
These are
questions.
super hard.
Okay.
Let me see.
God, man, I'm looking at this.
told you, this is
no,
gonna be a hard
that's
one.
Parstil. That's an
That's
option.
not in the option
Oh,
here.
dang. Okay.
And this is one
Hey,
unit of each.
dude.
And this is a little bit more knowledge for our moderate players here. Latinum is the universal currency.
It is
for
the
most
universal
things.
currency.
Okay,
However,
so-
the conversion rate is going to be different as you go up. So
Platinum will
ship
buy
XP
you
is-
20 of this or 1,000 of this.
Well,
the
and
most
that's another thing that I do love about the Star Trek feel of this game is
Yeah.
that Latinum is the currency, right? You can
gold
buy
standard.
anything with some gold
Cruzito's
pressed
20.
Latinum.
So D's, I know D's a 10. The common parts.
There's no
Just
way
give
it's
us,
ship
just give
XP.
us your best guess.
I'm thinking ship XP because that actually varies.
It does vary as the bundles of actual.
Right.
Yeah,
things
you
so
can
the
buy in
higher
bulk.
you go,
Yeah,
right.
so
So if
it's
you're
always
both
better to
more-
buy in bulk rather than buying one XP at a time.
So I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna go with ship XP of that.
Unfortunately, no. It's
Oh, no.
standard recruit
Wow.
as the most expensive of those options.
Because I know
Okay.
it was like what 10.
Jules Vern is a cold cut killer.
Dude, he is. Listen, I actually feel
know
a
what
little
you're
bit
talking
bad for
about.
you right
I
now.
know, 'cause
He
I'm
said he was
sitting
going to make it hard. I didn't
Yeah.
know he was going to like just fillet you
mean-
out here. Okay.
Here, this question is framed as feedback for Scopely in the back of the room.
Which of these dead loops still has targets accessible in the game?
Wow.
You are a stone
That was
cold
harsh.
killer.
That was
Okay,
harsh,
yeah.
but don't worry, they're not listening
is
anymore.
it
They're at the bar.
Doomsday worms, Flashpoint invasions, or Flashpoint hostiles, or Saris invasions? This
What can
one
you
is
s-
easy.
What can you
still
still
go
interact
kill?
with?
You can still go kill the stupid worms.
Yeah,
The
that's right.
worms. Stupid worms. We got the worms.
He's back in the game.
All right, fantastic. All right. Question.
Hold on, lost the
It's the
point.
easiest
There
thing
we
you can do.
go.
All right, question number 7. Here we go. Which officer? God bless. Which officer has 3 abilities as compared to 2? Grush, 7 of 9, Naga Delvos, shout out, or Badgie?
Let's see. So when we're saying 3 abilities, we're talking both all 3, right? Captain.
Correct.
Yeah,
officer,
captain,
and
officer,
below
below
deck.
deck, yeah.
And while you're thinking all
I'm
the
gonna go
officers
with
in the game.
Rush because he's got all of them.
I think it's Nagadelvos.
I think it's
not-
Badgie.
You think it's Badge?
No.
What's your final answer?
I know he's got. Oh wait, hold on. He doesn't have a below deck. So wait.
Does Badgie have a captain's? Actually,
No.
Badgie probably doesn't have a captain's
No.
maneuver.
I'm gonna stick with my answer.
Okay.
Grush.
Brush
Yeah.
and nope, it is
Grush.
not
Oh,
It is the most
Nagadelvos is
amazing
the only
officer in the
one.
entire game.
Oh,
the one
that's-
that was written after
All
our
right,
very
these
own.
next two are
Naga
math. If you wanted to
Delvos.
skip
Sorry, very
through
good.
to get the game going faster, or you ready for some math, Cruzito?
Some what?
With math.
Oh, math?
Maybe he'll feel better about the math.
I think I'm okay with
I
math.
feel
Okay.
like I'm
Okay.
sweating in my armpits. Like
I
these
know,
SATs.
dude. Like this is crazy.
Yes.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, I'm fine.
Round
Now I
five.
know why you were giggling at 3 in the morning while you were making this.
So he's probably having fun time. Like,
I
it's the
did.
evil girls.
Yeah, this is crazy. Okay, so for some of the players in our live studio audience who do love the math and the science more, this is where really some math takes hold. So this question specifically for the mathematician of you, Cruzito. On round 5, the Borg Cube versus Hostile, which officer gives the most net isolated cascade.
Really, we're going net.
You said for
Like, we're going
for
net?
moderate
What?
players.
Yeah.
For moderate players.
Yes.
No, when you say
Does anybody else feel like an idiot now standing next to
this
Jules
makes sense.
Vern?
When he says he drinks in moderation, now I know why he says that. That word does not mean what you think it means.
Yeah, it's like
weird.
Infamous. All right, it's
Yes.
same difference. Oh my goodness gracious!
I eat them in moderation.
I feel like I have to officially, you know
On
what?
round 5. Why would I say
whoa,
that?
whoa, whoa,
But
wait,
why would
hold
I
on.
say
Oh,
that?
Crusado's got
This is
something.
insane.
Wait. So
Because some
they're
of
all
these
tier
abilities
5.
stack.
Yes, tier 5.
So
tier
that's
5.
the key, I think. is
They're
the
all
fact-
tier 5,
It's
and
gotta
I
be-
said
it's
round
gotta
5
be-
because these abilities stack over time.
It's gotta
and
be
this
Picard,
is where
because
maths
Picard
and
stacks.
charts can help your game.
Yes, he is
If you
key right there.
understand where these things are, we just had this discussion about Elia.
I
Like,
don't. I was going to
Like
say
4
doesn't
days
I-
ago.
Ilea stacks, right?
yeah, Elia stacks. So this
does
is where
also
you
stack.
start
And
to,
tier
to
5.
compare.
But it's specifically
she's
on the
new.
board cube. So Picard is based on weapon proc, and Ilea is just round start. So
Oh, we
I
think it's Ilea.
I think it's Picard.
I think so, Leah.
I think it's Picard.
Cruzito, final answer.
Yeah, I think the fact that it's tier 5,
That's the big clue.
I'm going with.
Oh, tier 5.
I'm going with Ilya.
You're going with Elia.
Yes.
Final answer.
Is
It is actually Picard. But
DJ said
that was
Yeah, no, got that. All right,
Yeah.
listen, I am going to do what we are all in this room super very familiar with, and I'm going to cancel the rest of this event and issue a compensation chest. Okay? All right.
Where's my CM?
bad
Where's my
design,
CM?
bad event design.
Because
Get him out of here.
that's
Scoring metric is
insane. All right, no lie. Ladies and gentlemen, a
I
round of
think you've
applause.
just been fired.
Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for Cruzito.
Cruzito.
Welcome.
I just want to reach out and ask where my CM is, please. I'd like to get a DM from a CM because this was wow.
This was heroic style. Okay,
Yes,
for
it
sure.
was, absolutely.
Thank you.
And there were no packs for this. That's what's up.
I
cannot pay to
object
skip.
on the
I
premise.
should feel a pack.
Cannot pay to
I
skip.
object.
Yeah, where was the
premise
whale
of it.
button? Cruzito, thank you very much. Appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for our player.
Thank you, sir. Well done. I got you. Got you.
Man, Jules,
goes.
that was harsh.
There's more.
Jules, we need to
Yeah,
have
all
a
right.
talk about any future content that you create pertaining to trivia.
Can I write events?
And,
No.
and by the way, yeah, I hear the
Just
live
one.
ops team is hiring.
One meta.
Okay.
Just one
Oh,
meta.
you are still getting side-eyed.
Why
Look
am
at
I
this.
getting
You are still
side-eyed
getting
right now?
side-eyed.
Oh no.
Oh, she's coming. She's coming. Hold on. Wait.
Okay.
Okay, all right.
There's been
We
a
gotta end the show.
contingency to
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Well, crazy enough, ironically and not at all accidentally, that is our time on the show here today.
We're very busy breaking down. We can't speak to anybody.
Yeah, no, we're going to have to go very, very quickly.
Oh, wait. Oh, here she
but
comes.
she's coming
Here
up
she
here
comes.
anyway.
Here she
Absolutely.
comes.
Ladies and gentlemen, Beck likes plants one more time to come up and officially rescind my NDA. All right.
We've never had this happen in person before.
No, this is actually really exciting.
Paperwork? Is there something to sign?
Do we have to
No.
actually sign our signature on something?
Huh?
Is there are we actually getting terminated right now?
No. I
Okay,
actually
good.
came up for good things, minus also to tell you I heard everything. I was right there. I was standing right there. No, I just wanted to remind you guys, if you did not know or have not seen your schedules, there is an on-ship community meetup happening in Corkspar at 5 p.m. And so we'll be handing out some goodies there as well.
Is that Tech 4?
Deck 4.
Deck
And
4.
Deck 4.
There will be
Deck
drinks
4.
there.
But we've got a couple of small things here for you all who are here today. We don't have a lot of them, so I want to hand out. We've got these awesome, fun. We've got Chicago in the back holding those up, but we've got the Star
Ooh, I
Trek
want one.
60 STFC microfiber towels in the back. We've got some
Fantastic.
stickers.
I want one of those.
You
And
need
there
one
are
to wipe your tears as you're fired for
exactly.
horrible comments.
And then also, we've got a few wonderful, awesome Starfleet Academy pins. There are only a few back
What?
there.
What?
So
I need
head
one.
to the back and grab some of those as we're concluding. But come back and see us again at 5 p.m.
Deck
and we'll
4.
hand out a couple more goodies ahead of time for all of you mission control people out there. Our
All
away
right,
team
fantastic.
mission. So-
Guys, it has been an absolutely amazing time. To our live studio audience, did you guys have a little bit of fun today? Little bit of fun today. We are set to have so much more fun with you throughout the entire week. Continue to monitor our comms, our Twitch, our YouTube, and our Discord for more announcements, more posts, and much more content coming to you live aboard Star Trek The Cruise 9, aboard Royal Caribbean's Adventure of the Seas. I'm UltimatDJz.
You were UltimatDJz. You're now fired. I'm Griffin. We'll see you on the next
We're
one.
going down together. Bye,
Bye,
everybody.
everybody.